What's the show? How?
I was getting.
I listen to a lot of people.
It's Kid Kraddick in the morning.
We're channeling our inner Scooter Braun. Each of us has to come up with a undiscovered artist that we find on YouTube or elsewhere. I think we pretty much all used YouTube except Al. Right?
Actually, I ended up using YouTube.
You ended up using YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. Kelly, tell us about your girl or your guy.
It's a girl.
All right.
It's a girl.
Yay.
I don't want to tell you how old she is until you hear her.
All right.
Okay.
That's fine.
But she writes her own music.
Where's she live?
She's a Texas girl. She's a local girl. And she writes, performs, sings her own music. She has a very supportive family. There's no management. They're just supporting her. She has her own little website. She puts her own music up on, and she's just now figuring out, how to do the iTunes thing.
Here she is. We don't know how old she is till after. Here we go.
Bury me. Take all that's left. Leave it behind.
Nice voice.
Bury me. Leave my remembrance to a tree, love to the sky. And if you fail me, that's okay. I've already failed you many a time.
She's terrific, Kelly.
Dig a hole 6 feet deep, fill it with your tears and let me sing.
Is that an original?
She writes her own
Down
stuff.
to the bottom.
So she's got a band or something, or somebody does.
I'll be with
And a
you,
producer.
there's no more
That's really
fear.
good.
You'll be better off without me here. So just take your
Just good.
time.
All right, let's hear one more clip of her, a different song.
My heart's half empty. I see why now.
How old is she, Kelly? I like her. How old is she?
Yes.
She sounds like a...
16.
Yeah, I was going to go with a Taylor Swift-ish.
18.
Yeah.
16, 17.
14.
Wow. Not bad.
Yeah.
14.
Wow.
Do you hear the tones and the quality?
Yeah, great.
Heck yeah.
And then that's only 14. Can you imagine as she matures and her writing?
Yeah.
She writes her own stuff. Who's not
Okay,
going to want to
quit-
snatch her up?
Quit selling.
Scooter would be a fool to pass on this opportunity.
All right, JC, we're ready for yours. Tell us about your guy.
My guy is from southern Indiana,
Southern Indiana.
and I found him on YouTube. He has about 40,000 views on his channel, and I think it's mostly because he doesn't do any covers. All his music on YouTube is originals that he's written himself.
That's hard for people to find you, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I think if he would have done covers, I'm sure he would have been over 100,000 views easily.
He's that good.
What's
What's his story?
He's a guitar player. He's a student right now, so he writes his own music, but he hasn't really gotten that big break or met that right person to get to where he wants to go. And he performs a lot in churches.
Okay.
And so he's just going to school right now and writing his own music and performing on YouTube.
The song is called Angel of Mine.
My hand and pretend we are more than just friends.
That's you. Come on.
No, dude.
No,
I
he's
wish I
not
could sing
spelling
like
it
that.
Angel of mine, won't you come and dine and taste the sweet, sweet wine that I save for you.
I try.
Tell me your thoughts, let's begin and take a walk down this road that...
That's just him like sitting in front
That's
of the
just him
camera
on his
playing.
bed playing.
Here's another one.
Have you ever really felt your heart break? Seen your world fall
Oh, yeah, I got it
shaking
now.
like an earthquake?
I see.
Have you ever wondered how you could go on? All these questions rising up in your mind.
All right, you got a good one, JC.
I hope so. He's a good guy.
We're just playing clips of the ones that we have. You'll learn their names as we get closer to the big deal, which is when they all come into town and we have a little talent show and they all play one after another.
A week from today.
And then you guys and Scooter will help decide which one of them has the best chance to make it, thereby telling us which one of us did the best job in finding him. All right, let's move on to Big Al.
Sure.
The girl you've got, I looked at.
You did?
Yeah, crazy.
Wow. So I went through my Facebook. We got a lot of recommendations. So I went through there, and I was just going out and viewing. I finally got to this girl, and she caught my eye because, to be honest with you, she's just really pretty.
Yeah.
And
what's her story?
Al actually didn't even listen to her music.
no, I did. I was
She's
listening.
so pretty.
Hey, what you doing?
What's her story?
She is a student. She goes to school here in Texas. She's 21.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know how much to tell.
All right.
We'll just go ahead and listen to her.
Give it all. I tried my best, gave you everything.
I'm already sold. I've seen her.
Yeah.
I saw this one too, Al. It was great.
I did too.
I didn't. I quit looking after I found
Oh, you
mine.
found yours early.
All right, let's go to the other song, which is a song you'll recognize. That's her singing.
This is
Live,
nice.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Come on. I think we're already better than American Idol, just with those two. Jenna,
Are we ready to talk about mine?
let's do it.
You want to do it now?
Let's do it right now.
Okay, all right. My girl that I found, her YouTube channel has 75,000 views, so I was pushing the 100,000.
Yeah,
I was
very
close, but she is actually at Berklee College of Music in Boston right now.
Oh, wow. That's good school.
So yeah, so she's talented. I found her because I was looking up songs that I like that are a little indie and a little off. So she's a big fan of like
That's a cool-
Radiohead and
that's a cool way
Bon
to go about
Iver
it, yeah.
and Florence and the Machine, which is the song "The Sweet Nothing." Calvin Harris Florence and the Machine song is the one I think you're going to hear a clip of right now. But
My faith in something unknown. I'm living on
We're girl heavy.
Are there two girls there or just one?
yeah, she has a band, so she's
Okay.
a backup singer.
Yeah.
But she also loops herself sometimes.
Oh,
so
a
she plays
looper.
the guitar and the piano and will loop her own vocals.
We're going to talk about
I'm
that.
just, I'm just here to talk about Looper.
We're just here to talk about Looper.
Yeah.
Almost a little country-ish.
Yeah.
All right, let's try the other one here.
Is this the way it's really going down?
That's
Is this
interesting.
how we say goodbye?
Sounds like Florence a little bit.
Should've known better that you
So this is
came
her
around.
looping her own vocals in the
You
background.
gonna make me cry. It's breaking my heart to watch you run around, 'cause I know that you're living a lie. That's okay, baby, 'cause in time you will find. Goes around, goes around, goes around, comes all the way back around.
What an interesting take on that song.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
made it her own, dog.
And then we'll finish up with mine. I won't make a huge deal out
Is
of
it another girl?
It is. She grew up singing in church, like a lot of girls and a lot of people, and she graduated from Baylor University in Waco, Texas. But she got married and moved to Nashville with her husband, where she decided to pursue a career in music. Now, people think, oh, she must be country, right? Not necessarily. She grew up somewhere else. She wasn't singing country as a kid, and she will sing country, but she's like kind of open to anything. So that makes her kind of a Taylor Swift type, where she's.
Yeah.
I don't mean it necessarily in talent or anything, but just in what she's chosen to do.
Yeah.
So here's a couple of her songs. This one's a cover for sure.
You know how the
Oh, Dell.
time flies. Only yesterday was the time of our lives.
I'm amazed at how many people cover Adele. It's just
Yeah.
there's just thousands.
In a summer haze.
You're gonna have a hard time telling our girls apart. We all have girls. And she plays the guitar too, which is cool. That sounds like a Lego house. Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
It's not.
I wanna be a songbird, and I wanna sit on the tallest branch of the tallest tree.
So a little Colby Calais vibe thing going on a
Nice.
little bit.
Like it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Subscribe now for more videos from Kid Kraddick in the Morning. And check us out at kidnation.com. It's Kid Kraddick in the Morning.